What's up, guys? This is Jason from CryptoSomniac here to talk to you about our Advantage program. What is it? It's like carrying the live stream around in your pocket 24/7. We have full-time technical analysts and research staff regularly charting coins and looking into ICOs and upcoming projects to help you make your best decision. Don't miss out on the next bull run. Stay as informed as possible. Head over to cryptosomniac.com/advantage for your free 14-day trial now. Don't miss out. We'll see you in the Moon Lounge. Hey guys, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Monarch Token. Monarch is an all-in-one payment platform for merchants, consumers, and investors. The wallet is live now for Mac and PC and also available for iOS on the App Store. Find out more about their ongoing private sale and upcoming token sale at monarchtoken.io. How about now? Better now? Fixed it? Did I fix it? Tell me I fixed it. Still no sound? This shit is killing me. Too much sound? Sound now. Yep, good. All right, great. What's happening, guys? All right, so what's happening to Lily, Big Jeff, and Taurus123, also 8ball1989 on Twitter. And all right, wow, huge group of you guys in the chat today. What's happening, everybody? Charles, Dave, Hassan as usual, always great to see you. What's happening? Joseph, JDR, those are also my initials. Isaac Lopez, what's happening? All right, cool. Well, what's going on, guys? How's everybody feeling today? It's been a sideways day in the market, not a whole lot to report on price-wise, but I did notice a couple of cool things I wanted to draw to your attention. And also, I stacking nines, always with the heat. Also, so yeah, saw a couple of things in the charts today. One project that I am big on that I missed something because I've just been watching too many coins. I wanted to draw to your attention and just, again, this is one of those never lament the trades you didn't make, but this is something I should have seen coming and just want to show you some textbook TA. So, all right, mining profit went up. That's great news. Clickbait, who's clicking? My title, maybe a little bit. Got you to watch though, didn't it? So let's take a look, guys. So market cap still hovering about the 250 billion. Not awesome. Volume back down into dismal levels at 12,000. Definitely not awesome. BTC dominance up at 43%. Leads me to believe that alts are bleeding like stuck pigs currently, and the charts have told me the same, but I did see a couple of different opportunities I'll be keeping an eye on that I wanted to spot out for you guys, and let's just jump into it, huh? Okay, so what first? Well, the first big one is this one, our favorite, the Pump Master Justin Sun, the Pump Master himself, has been getting visits from Twitter. And with all the rumors of Facebook wanting to buy Coinbase, it would not surprise me a bit if Pump Master Sun was starting to work his magic with the Twitter people. They have been talking about a secret announcement or a secret project coming up, and people have started to speculate that this is it. So let's go over and take a look at Tron, because this is one of the things that I saw that was actually looking kind of nice. Do you guys see what I see? In pink. Do you see what I see? He is the Pump Master. He's the best at social media marketing I've ever seen. He's the Pump Master. But seriously, look at that. Do you guys see that? That's a falling wedge. Those are generally bullish. Now, again, that's going to depend on overall market sentiment, but could it be that Tron is loading up for a run? I don't know. This is one I want to keep an eye on, but that is a definite descending wedge, and that generally indicates bullish sentiment. So it's way oversold. We see on the Lazy Bear, now I'm looking at the daily here, guys, but we see on the Lazy Bear that the sell pressure is starting to fall off. Same thing here on the histogram on the MACD, and it's starting to cup over a little bit. So if we go look at that in smaller intervals, we see we do see that those signals are confirming. Right now, started to cool off here a little bit, and again, I think this will largely depend on BTC, as I think everything does. But Tron is one I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on, because this is almost a well, that could get a little bearish as far as that one goes. But that big descending wedge makes me want to keep an eye on it on those larger time frames, because what I have noticed is the larger time frames tend to invalidate the smaller time frames by a pretty significant margin. So who knows, but that's one I'm going to be keeping my eye on, and I saw it, so I wanted to let you guys know. And if you look at that, Tron is definitely battling it out for the 50 and 20 moving averages there on the hourly, and still well below on the daily. But anyway, that was something that that I thought was worth mentioning. What else? What else? Well, guys, I took a look at Power Ledger yesterday. Out of just hadn't looked at it in a while. Holy earmuffs for the little kids. Holy shit, guys! Have you seen this? Look at this. Look at this. So this was exactly this. We should have seen this coming, right? I should have been watching it, but I hadn't. Tron, or rather, I'm sorry, Power Ledger is one I've had in my portfolio for a very long time. Just shortly after ICO, I'm a fan of it. I think they make a lot of real world partnerships, and I think it actually has a real solid use case, and is a first mover in the energy on the blockchain space. So what I'm getting at here is, we see the downtrend coming. We have a bullish breakout, and look at the percentage on this. This is obscene, guys. Oh, what about 90% gains? What about 90% gains? Holy shnikes, right? So then started to cool off a little bit, but what's that? What did we just see over here on Tron on the daily? Descending wedge, right? And back over here at the good old Power Ledger, that was a descending wedge. Boom, pumped again. So again, this is one I missed. This is one of my things where I always like to say, never lament the trades you didn't make, but could have made another cool 40% after that 90% up. I missed both of them because I wasn't paying attention. Hurts my feelings a little bit, but just goes to show that textbook TA does work pretty well if you are paying attention and are there to spot the moves. So just wanted to point that out. I tell you guys about my wins. Unfortunately, I got to tell you about my misses, and I'll tell you about my losses as they occur as well. So I like to keep things honest. So I couldn't figure out why this happened, though. I was like, what the heck would that? Why would Power Ledger be pumping like that? And so the only thing I could find is that back in June, towards the end of June, they partnered with a Silicon Valley nonprofit power utility in Santa Clara, city of Santa Clara. So I suspect that's probably a tight move. I just moved to Los Angeles from the Bay Area very recently. I don't know if you guys know about Santa Clara. A lot of Teslas around there. A lot of Teslas. So I could see that becoming a very useful thing to have in practice and in execution in Silicon Valley, as they are trying to trade their power credits so that all those Silicon Valley execs can recharge their Teslas, huh? All right. Anyway, so I thought that was pretty interesting. And that brings me to the next thing I saw, which was Kyber Swap just came out. So this is dope. Do you guys ever use decentralized exchanges? I'm assuming a lot of you guys are traders because you watch this channel and we're traders. So do you guys ever use these dexes? Because this is dope. You can just no KNC, no, just plug in and plug your Trezor in, plug in, or hook up your MetaMask, hook up your Ledger. I don't know if you want to put your private keys in, but you can just straight trade, just instant swap. So hey, look at that. Could have made a Power Ledger Ether swap, and they got the trading view charts. How sick is this? So I hadn't seen this before. I had Kyber's another one that I like, but I hadn't looked at this for a while, and I'm pretty impressed with it. Pretty impressed with the latest. So took a look at Kyber, and wait, hold on. Do I have that over here? I do have it over here. You guys know I prefer charting on TradingView just because it's my home, and not as bullish as far as this goes, but it does look like a bit of a symmetrical triangle. However, unfortunately, symmetrical triangles, when listed at the end of a downtrend, generally indicate that it can break further to the downside, which is sort of what this chart tells me on the daily, right? Looks like buy pressure cooling off, stochastic RSI starting to take a dip, just about to post the bear cross there for MACD on the histogram. Not looking great, and you know, it looks like it's got pretty good support. So look, I tried to do some heavy duty TA for you guys today. So it looks like it's got okay support at this level, but currently not. If it breaks, there's not a huge amount of support below that historically. Like it's okay, but that's about the last one before Kyber takes a nosedive, I think, unfortunately, because it's not at all-time lows, but it's getting pretty close, which is a shame because that's a really nice exchange. So anyway, something to keep an eye on, but I thought their exchange was pretty cool, so wanted to draw that to your attention. And let's see. I don't know if you guys know about this. This is just one I wanted to point out. I'm not really sure why, other than they just don't mark it. But where is NAS? NAS has taken a pasting. Where the hell is it? There it is. Ouch. Ouch. That's brutal. Which sucks, because this is actually, if you guys read our report on this, this actually looks like it's a pretty legit project. However, just not doing any marketing behind it, no push, and unfortunately in crypto, no hype means no one cares, means everybody sells your token because they don't think you're doing anything. So this is a word to the wise. Make sure that you are that your team, whatever your chosen projects that you're looking into and are trying to get involved in, make sure that they stay active on their socials, because that is a damn shame. But something I just wanted to point out, if you are long on NAS, that might be a great time to look into acquiring some more, because it is cheap as chips, as they like to say. But I wouldn't touch it. It's hands off for me right now. Wanted to let you guys know about that, though. And I promise I will check Go. You guys have been haranguing me enough about it. I will. I just wanted to get through one more piece of great news, is that maybe my Litecoin bags are going to get a little bit lighter. So any of you guys doing any Litecoin bag squats, Litecoin deadlifts, Litecoin lugging, bag holding? It's not really a huge bag for me, but I definitely bought too much at the top. And it is what it is. So this was exciting. Charlie Lee Litecoin Foundation and TokenPay have partnered and gone in with a German bank, which should hopefully allow them to actually gain some more adoption, perhaps in Europe. Partnering with a bank, though, is a good thing. Maybe they can get a broker-dealer license, make some more fiat pairings, etc. Could be good overall. So hoping those Litecoin bags are gonna get a little bit lighter, and that's that. So, all right, let's go into some user talk, huh? Let's look at you guys over here. Miss anybody on Twitter? No, just people watching. What's happening? Zombie McDonald, Crystal Love, STFU Tyler. That's a great name. All right, let's see. All right, yes, Bitcoin ETF. I think that is going to be the make or break moment for the crypto winter / summer that we're having. Yeah, if that ETF gets approved, we could be off to the races. I don't know though. I mean, futures didn't do great things for the market. Who knows? I mean, it could be that influx of institutional money, but you know, I'm not holding my breath for that anymore. Not anytime soon. We'll see. I think institutional money might be waiting for I don't know, useful products that do stuff besides turn one crypto into another crypto in one form or another. Interoperability is great, but we need more practical applications before real business people are going to care about what we're doing here. That's a broad, bold statement. There's a lot of very real business people that are very involved in the blockchain space. Trust me, I've met so many of them through interviewing people in different projects. But I'm far more interested in projects that have an MVP already. And in case you guys don't know what that means, that's a minimum viable product. So show me something. Don't raise a bunch of money and raise a bunch of money with an idea so you can go develop it. I am losing faith in projects that don't have something to bring to the table besides a great idea and a website and a white paper. Anyway, I think that's, I think we're still early in the whole process of crypto, but that's my overall feeling. All right, I'll stop ranting. Let's get into what do you guys want to look at? GoChain. Yeah, why not? Let's just look at GoChain. Not on TradingView though, huh? All right. Been on a bit of a seesaw, but looks like it's reasonably holding. I should really change these charts up so they look like my TradingView charts. Well, let's just look at it. You guys want to see me actually do the TA? Here we go. All right, so we'll call that support. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry, that's like support 1. We have some very clear resistance at where the current price point is, so I'm fully just looking at this, anticipate that it's going to bounce off where it is right now. So we'll call that heavy resistance. And if it can break through that, I think its next challenge would be come on, straighten out. There we go. Lighter resistance. And as far as where I'd be stopping. So here. All right, so if I were going to play this trade, how would I play this trade? This needs to be heavy support, and let's make that dark. All right. So where's my fib? Oops. And I'll even go up to here just because that's where I would be targeting my final exit. And where's the auto scale? There we go. So I would start to ladder in buys on GoChain at around 950 sats, roughly. I would ladder in buys from 950 to 1,000, and I would wait for that trade to come to me because I fully anticipate this is going to bounce off it. If you want to try for something sooner, you could. And, maybe I wouldn't do this, but potentially if you're looking to make a shorter swing and exit, if I was gonna look for a bounce play or something, I might put a buy in. I might start my laddering. So this would be for a swing. That'd be for a longer term. This would be for a swing. I'd ladder in some buys between 1070. Make that like, just ladder in some buys from like 1060 up to looks like that's a pretty good decision point. 1113. Just wait for the trade to come to you. That is what I would do. That volume doesn't give me a lot of confidence that it's going to keep going up. This is a nice little spike right here, but it just every time it hits this 1200 sats range, basically just bounces right off it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 top generally indicates. So I would wait on that, but that's just my pure technical analysis of GoChain right now. And as far as how I would play it based on the chart that I'm seeing in front of me. All right, what else? Elastos dipped again, did it? Man, it's a shame. I really do like Elastos. I mean, guys, really, all the alts are a risky business, in my opinion, right now, until Bitcoin quits being such a tantrum-prone child. But, if you're long on them, now these are the times where you can start getting them at super sale prices. But, again, I hate putting more money in to acquire things on the way down. That's not good economic sense. So, right. Let's look at Elastos. Where is it? Oh, it's not over here. Back over to Coinage we go. Oof, ouch. Man, that sucks. That's rough. That is rough. I mean, it's been it's like a glide down, but oof. Not even. It's not worth. Might as well just go from here to here. Yeah, that volume that's a lot of volume in recent times, but look at how many dojis are there, guys. And let's look at that on a larger time frame. Hourly's not really gonna do. Oof, man, that's rough. But yeah, it's dojis. Bulls got no steam on this one. I would be again. I've been closing out of a big chunk of my alts. Just I don't see the point in riding the train into the wall until I see some stuff start to move in a positive direction. And I'm way more familiar with trading, swing trading BTC and ETH anyway. So that's primarily what I've been doing. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Elastos. All right, let's see. I might wait and put buy orders at lower support levels just to be safe. Still, yeah, that is exactly. But I mean, you'd have to go back a ways. I mean, we're at all-time lows for Elastos here, right? So depending on what you're talking about, I wouldn't buy anything at all-time lows because that just doesn't make sense. There is no support. What support? I'm assuming stacking nines that you were not referring to Elastos there, but again, yeah, it'd be like buying NAS right now. I wouldn't do it. It's already at all-time lows. All right, what else? EOS. All right, EOS is in the toilet. Yeah. EOS is well into the no trade zone for me. It's well below I'm looking at the daily here. It's below the 50 and 20 moving average by a significant margin. all I see is a downtrend here, right? No matter how you want to slice it. These are our last two higher highs. We haven't even gotten close to piercing that. So then what if we go here? Oops. Come on. What the heck? There we go. It's not looking real good on the daily. Sell pressure starts to wane. I don't know if this is, you know, that Stoke looks okay, but oops, I don't need a line there. That was a bull trap on the daily. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch it right now. I wouldn't go heavy into any, like I said, guys. I'm the last alt play that I made was I got in. Hold on, I'll tell you guys. I made a BNB play that backfired on me. I thought with the tether FUD that was out, like what was that, like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks? I don't know, maybe just before the 4th. I thought with the tether FUD that was coming out, with them saying that there was they found a hack in the code, blah blah blah. I was like, oh man, BNB coin is gonna pump, and so I loaded up on BNB coin. Not huge, but more than I would have liked to, and in anticipation, because I thought with Binance being a super high volume exchange that that people, if people were pulling their money out of Tether, that people would go in heavy on BNB, and that since has not worked out as well as I would have liked. However, I still am a active trader on Binance, and so BNB is valuable to me to reduce my trading fees at the bare minimum. So that's one I'm bag holding on a little bit right now. I think I'm down about 12% on it. Anyway, all right, what else? EOS. Yeah, I would just hold off on EOS. EOS RAM, different than EOS, right? And of course it's not on TradingView. Hold on. What was the other one? Investing. Crypto. Whoops, there we go. Yeah, fuck off. Ugh, God. Christ, when did this start? Don't want pages on this domain. What? I don't see it. Huh. Well, their instructions are not cutting it. Yeah, sorry, no charting EOS RAM. Not happening. Sorry, guys. All right. Yeah. How many times have we said, guys, don't buy at all-time highs, ever, right? How many people, after December, how many people really need to ask that? Like, it's so, no FOMO. Don't FOMO into a thing. Don't buy at all-time highs. Wait, I've learned the lesson. We've all learned the lesson by now, haven't we? Come on, guys. We're better than this. All right. Tons of people watching on Twitter. Nobody chatting on Twitter. What about you guys? Twitter, you guys got questions? What about Facebook? Anybody? Anybody else have questions? No, no rant coming on. I've been ranting enough on this one. What time is it? What time is it, guys? 7? Yeah. ICX under $1, then buy. I'm not touching any alts. I don't see what the big hype is on Icon anyways. Yeah, we'll see what happens with Trinity. I liked the interview that was it Sam or Snay that I think it was Sam that interviewed David Lee, and sharp guy. But we'll see. I mean, ultimately, scaling solutions are going to be important. Whether they ever actually get implemented or not is the question I'm concerned with at this juncture. Yeah, why not chart BTC, right? Yeah, I should do that, and then I should probably, sorry, this chart looks like a vomit explosion of black lights, and it looks like I'm having a rave on my chart. So, all right, cool. Let's just look at it. Here's what I see on the daily, guys. I see a symmetrical pennant forming at the end of a bear flag. Or rather at the end of a bear candle, which generally indicates further momentum to the downside. This is on the daily. I see lazy bear squeeze momentum starting to buy pressure falling off. I see Stoke has already tanked. I see histogram dipping. That all leads me to believe Bitcoin is going. I think we're gonna, at the very least, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, but I think we're at the very least. God, let me get rid of this fib. This is just making things too much here. I was trying to look at historical levels there and see, because there was a look at that. I mean, there was a lot of bouncing around October, November on the way up. So this is starting to look a whole lot like this to me. So maybe this next one we just see a little bit of further bounce, and then I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't go all the way to the downside. But yeah, so. There, that makes that a little bit easier to see. But I think our next step down is going to be at, we hopefully can find some support there at that 6,200 range, like right at 6,200. If not, then it's back down to 58, and from there, who knows, right? But here's what I see, right? So let me draw some attention to. Do you guys see these dark lines I have on here? The ones that are actually a little bit harder to see. Can you guys see those? This dark red line is my long-term downtrend from December, from the all-time high, right? So that's the two biggest peaks. So we're still above that. Gives me a little bit of hope, right? After we broke out of that back in April, we have stayed above it. So we're still above the long-term downtrend. That's good, right? So here is the next one. So see again, this is my shorter term. Do you see the points here? It's my shorter term recent downtrend. If we don't break that, see, do you see it acting as resistance there, guys? And that lines up real nice with that. Is it the 20? Is it the 50? Yeah, the 50 moving average. So we're just bouncing off the 20-day moving average right now. I mean, we're at it. We're kissing it. Here, let me zoom that a little bit more. See, 20-day moving average. We're working real hard to get over it, but I don't know, guys. Break that down to the hourly, and that's an awful lot of sideways momentum, and that's an awful lot of downtrend. So I would like to see it bounce off of this and come back up. And if it doesn't, I think we're going down. Unfortunately, I'm as sick of saying that as you guys are of hearing it. I'm as sick of watching it happen. But it is what it is. Still managed to be made on swings if you are brave. If one is brave, one can make some money on the swings, but it is dangerous waters. Dangerous waters around here. These sharks are hungry. These whales are killer whales around here. Yeah, that's basically it, Scott. I'm in the same boat, man. Yeah, gains are to be made with the alts, but massive losses are to be made with the alts too. Most of the pasting my portfolio took from January and February was all my alts, the lesser ones, and anything that I've held on to longer because I still believe in it long term. Fundamentals, Power Ledger being one. Stellar is one I still hold on to. Monero is one I hold on to. I've just watched continue to go down. Now I believe in their fundamentals, and I think assuming that we don't get regulated out of existence and assuming we see some real money come into this market, I think those things are going to be valuable. I think they are going to be valuable. Bitcoin, I think, is going to be valuable. Ethereum, I think, is going to be valuable. I think Neo might be, could be, maybe, but at this point, what have they done? What's happening other than just giving other platform. You know, I don't want to see any more platforms that just give an opportunity to launch another cryptocurrency. I want to see platforms that are actual business use cases, right? I want to see things that are actually accomplishing things in real world business situations. Yep. Tight move there. Stacking nines. You're all in Neo. Oof, boy, that's a ballsy move right now, Hourglass. I commend your bravery. I wouldn't do it. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm accumulating are basically the ones that I say, right? Bitcoin. I add to my BNB stack here and there. I accumulate a little bit of ETH here and there. You know, I accumulate a little bit of Monero here and there, and occasionally I'll add to one of my other longer term hold stacks. But otherwise, I'm just not. Yeah, there's plenty of gains to be made, but until I see an ICO that's worth getting into, and again, I'm kind of banking on a few things, and we'll see what happens, because I don't like throwing my money down a hole. But again, I do like to buy at the low, right? So it's trying to time that market. And that's why Snay always says, it's not timing the market, it's time in the market, which is why you guys are here watching every day, which is why I spend half of my days staring at the charts. Oh, look at that little bounce that's happening right now on BTC. Did you guys see that? On the hourly? Just started happening. Well, that's kind of nice, isn't it? Still, we'll see. If this candle, yeah, there it goes. Dojis. Bears say no. Yep, if it can't push past that, if it can't push past that 63, we need to get past. All right. Is there any possibility Bitcoin? Yeah, absolutely. There's a possibility Bitcoin could go to 3K. There's a possibility Bitcoin could go to zero, just like there's a possibility Bitcoin could go to $100 million per. You know, all the people saying all that is just, it's a lot of jawing. It's a lot of speculation. I'd like to see why they believe that. You know, I hear a lot of talking heads saying, oh, Bitcoin could be this much. This is why you guys, I don't make wild predictions like this. I just react to the market, right? Anyway. Turbulent cloud for charting BTC. All right, I'll check it out. Yeah, I can check that out. You buying Monarch? Well, I'm involved in Monarch, so yeah. Yeah, I'm on the team. I'm a community manager for Monarch, so that's, like I said, guys, there's one thing I will shield to you, and that's our own project, right? I shield you the advantage, I'll show you Monarch, but I try not to shield you anything else. But I shield Monarch because I believe in it, right? I wouldn't have even gotten involved with it if I didn't believe in it. So, yeah. Have you guys looked at the Monarch wallet? This thing is sick. It really is sick. Here, I'll just pull it up. I have it on my phone. And in fact, if you don't have it, here comes my live commercial, right? If you don't have it, go get it. It's live on the App Store if you're an iOS person. It's sexy. It's really nice. So you can hold your entire portfolio in there. You can look at the markets with it. It's already got news apps in it, and you can store your private keys. I'm obviously not going to display my private keys in there or my seed phrase, but it's all right in there. So it's like having a treasure in your phone. It's fantastic, and this exists before they've even finished with their ICO, right? So our ICO, I guess I should say. Before the ICO has finished, there's already an MVP. That gives me some confidence that, I know this team is going to accomplish what they set out to do, because, again, guys, I can't get too into it, but there's a lot of things coming in the future that I think are going to help Monarch, possibly even help mainstream adoption increase, but we'll see what happens. I'm getting a little too shilly here, so yeah, but it is a pretty sexy wallet, and if you guys don't have one, you should go check it out. All right, yeah, infrastructure is gonna drive this market. Adoption is gonna drive this market. We need people to actually use this stuff, and whether that's for using the blockchain to trace their supply chain, or using the blockchain to verify their legal documents, or to store their titles, or whatever, we need people to start using it. And I think that is when we will see the market turn around. And with that, I think it's time to give away some crypto, because I've been on for a while. And I got a webinar coming up. Actually, but real quick, I should say that any of you guys who are not members of the Cryptosomniac Advantage probably aren't aware that we do regular webinars. So we've got several full-time technical analysts in our group, Amal, Jordan, and James, and they are all in there actively charting coins, going over things, like basically just doing this for our members 24/7. It's like carrying the live stream around in your pocket, like I said in the little commercial I made. So anyway, we're doing a webinar tonight, and we do these exclusively for our Moon Lounge members. So if you are a Moon Lounge member, we'll see you in there. It's going to be at 8 p.m. Pacific. If you are not a Moon Lounge member, you still have time to sign up right now. So you can go over and get into the Cryptosomniac Advantage here, sign up, and we're still offering the 14-day trial. So you want to come see what the webinars are like? Jump in. James has some really good stuff set up. He's going to unveil a new trading strategy that he's put together, as well as doing some live trading and talking about shorting and stop loss hunting. So getting a little bit more into the techniques and the skill behind the TA, so you can understand a little bit more about what we try to do. I try to teach you guys that on the streams, but anyway, we get heavy into it for our members. So if you guys want to check it out, you can do so now. Go on over to cryptosomniac.com and sign up for the Advantage. With that, you will also get into our Discord group, and again, our Discord group is jamming, right? We've got active traders. Look at this, guys. This is all just basically the last 24 hours. People are chatty Cathy's in here talking about coins, talking about trades. We've started a fundamentals only channel that you can get into if you want to join our free lounge, and I will be posting links to the Discord below in the title. So if you guys want to check out the free lounge and you already have a Discord ID, you can jump in and check out a couple of our channels in our group. But as you can see, very active, lots of people in there, talking crypto, talking strategies, talking trades, talking projects, talking ICOs, lots of stuff in there. And also, look at this. You guys want to learn to trade? We've got whole sections on it. People putting entire libraries of different trading books and things. So there's definitely some value in there, and we would love to have you be part of our community. So come on in and join us, guys. What do you got to lose? And with that, I'm gonna give away some free crypto, and then I'm gonna get out of here. So thanks for joining me again today, guys. I appreciate all the feedback, and yeah, this was a great one today. I'm glad so many people jumped on. Thanks for joining me, guys. Free crypto giveaway. How do we give away free crypto? We do it every show, and it's very simple. All you've got to do is not up here, but down here, or where is it? That way? This way? Down below in the comments on YouTube, leave me a comment with your ERC20 address, and then you will be eligible. On Facebook, you just have to comment on the video, and Twitter, give me a retweet. Right? Give me a like, give me a share on Facebook, give me a retweet on Twitter, and you're eligible. And let's do that now. Let's give away some free crypto. It's getting easier and easier to win, guys. I've had so many people comment. If you comment with no ERC20 address, you're off the you're out of the contest, right? So make sure you are eligible by following instructions. And with that, let me do a random number generator and also learn to type. All right, so we have one for Facebook. One for YouTube, 2 for Facebook, 3 for Twitter. We've already got a 6 there. Close my eyes and click it 3 times. So everybody says number 2, Facebook it is. And let's see, we have 13 comments here. How many of them could follow instructions? We got 2 shares. All right. And only 1 shows up because of privacy settings. So we've got 1 share, and we've got let's see, 13 comments. All right, so we'll call that 14. Whoops. All right. 1, 2, 3. The winner is number 14. So Jezza Eccles. You just won yourself some free crypto, my man. So I will copy you down, and I will get one of my team members to send you your free crypto. And that's that easy, folks. That's all you got to do. So if you guys want to see me over in the Moon Lounge, that's where I'll be after this. And otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow. I remain Jason with Cryptosomniac. You guys are awesome. Keep your stop losses tight. I'm out of here. See you guys.